Okay, picture this. You're young again and the cool kid at school having a birthday party. Everybody is invited except for you. And you ask him if you can come and he says, no, mum says I'm not allowed to invite any more people. No? Alright, what about that time you asked your best buddy to hang out but he said he couldn't because he had homework, so you go out and hang out on your own and then you see him hanging out with all your friends? No? Okay, this one for sure. What about that one time you asked your crush out on a date and she said no because she had work, then the next day your best friend tells you he's going out with her? Seriously? Come on, that was just me? Okay, evidently I wasn't very good at taking a hint when I was young, but now that I'm a grown-ass man, I know this kind of thing when I see it. Let me tell you, Japan is trying to give you a hint. For some reason, nobody else can see it. So back in May, Pokemon Japan announced a bunch of different collaborations with different retailers and different designers. One of them that came out of left field was this collab with Japan Post. Now, this promotion was split into two. The first part, which released on the 7th of July, was this stamp sheet that recreated a bunch of older Pokemon cards as stamps. Now, this one's already out and it's relatively easy to import. I think they printed about 1 million or so of these ones. So if you haven't got that one yet, you can go and get that pretty easily. The second was something much, much bigger. Pokemon Japan commissioned renowned artist Mitsuhiro Arita, one of the most famous artists from the Pokemon TCG, to reimagine 2 historic Japanese art pieces, namely Beauty Looking Back, illustrated by Hishikawa Moronobu, except this time with a Pikachu on her back, and Goose on the Moon by Hiroshige Utagawa, reimagined as a flock of Cramorant. Both the new illustrations have full print stamp versions too, and if that wasn't enough, the original Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise cards have been recreated as stamps. The whole thing comes in a Pokeball themed box, and you can quickly see why this collab is so huge. Now, to put it simply, these cards are beautiful, and it's only fitting to have Mitsuhiro Arita, one of the all-time Pokemon card greats, illustrate these and reimagine them with that Pokemon touch. Now, if you think these cards are amazing, give this video a like, and if you don't like them, that's cool too. Hit the dislike button, but whatever you do while you're down there, make sure to subscribe too. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Now, just this week, both of these cards started to surface online, and the prices for them are absolutely insane. The retail price for this box was 4,000 yen, but I've seen these cards sell already for 65,000 yen. Now, that's about 700 USD. There are a couple of reasons why these cards are so expensive, but one of them is going over everybody's head right now. For a start, they're an interesting combination of historic artwork with contemporary branding. You've got feudal Japan fusing with modern Japan. It's bold and it breathes new life into historic artwork. But beyond that, collectors are likening these new cards to the Munch promos, which again, saw Pokemon meet Edvard Munch's The Scream. Old art, new brand, funky combination, it just works. Funnily enough, those Munch promos had a quirky distribution method as well. They were handed out one per person at the Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum for a period of about 4 months or so. When you look at these two factors together, it's not too ambitious to consider that, in 50 or 100 years from now, collectors are gonna chase after these cards because the art is so timeless. Modern art is really cool, and everybody wants to be at the forefront of the next big thing. Sadly though, I don't think appreciation of modern art is the reason why collectors are going crazy over these cards, because in 2021, there is one common factor across all Japanese Pokemon card products driving demand, and that is, the more that we can't have something, the more we want it. And let me tell you, Pokemon Japan really don't want international collectors to have these cards. When the stamp box was first revealed, it had a pre-order date of the 26th of July and a unit limit of 80,000. This was later bumped up to 100,000. But what this clear-cut unit limit did was ignite an inferno of hype around the world, and all of a sudden you had a bunch of scummy retailers, eBay sellers, and Discord groups target this product and start offering pre-orders before they had any idea whether they were going to get stock or not. These guys saw dollar signs, and when people were gullible enough to pay them, and PokeTubers were telling you to invest in it and buy it, the hype went through the roof. The thing is, Pokemon Japan ain't stupid. Pokemon has never been more popular worldwide than it is now, and they know international collectors are targeting Japanese product. And they wanted to stop, because 5 days before the pre-orders for this were meant to go live, they changed the distribution method entirely. Now, when this happened, I translated the new distribution method, and PTCG Radio, another fantastic YouTube channel, created an excellent video summarizing the key points. But fast forward to now, and with the cards appearing online for about 65,000 yen, people are starting to lose their minds again. Let me make this perfectly clear. You will very likely lose money if you buy the ones that you see online now, because the ones you're seeing online now come from an extremely finite supply that was distributed at Philonippon. This was a stamp convention held in Yokohama, and only 150 units of this box were distributed there. That means there's another 99,850 to still come. Those extras will land sometime in October, but even then, unless you live in Japan, you stand zero chance at getting this product at retail, because to enter the raffle, you need to have a Japanese address, you need to have a Japanese phone number, and if you're lucky enough to win, you need to physically go to a Japan Post store and pick up the product in person. This one is not being shipped out. There is no proxy address that can help you with this one. Unless you've got a friend in Japan willing to enter on your behalf, it's not gonna happen. It's also not being distributed at stores at all. It's only being distributed via raffle. That's why stores that are selling it to you, that fucking liars. The raffle for this one hasn't even been run yet. There are 99,850 still to come. So if you buy it from someone on eBay, you buy it from a store, chances are you're just giving some schmuck a $500 loan. And if he feels like it, when he inevitably loses the raffle, because he will, karma is real, he might give you a refund. Is that worth the risk? Really? Is it really worth the risk of $500? My advice, take the hint and move on. The fact that you need to pick this one up physically in Japan screams, hey Gaijin, off. This is Japan's Pokemon product, and you know what? They deserve it. And if locals want to take advantage of people silly enough to FOMO into it, then you know what? They deserve that W too, because Lord knows they've been getting screwed on Japanese product all year and English product. I've seen the Marnie card and sell over there for about 15,000 yen. That's 200 USD. It's okay to miss out on things, and international collectors have had a pretty good run. I mean, Jesus. Look at the wall of open booster boxes behind me. We've had some fun. And you know, the irony, at least I think it's irony, of me being a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer that opens up a lot of Japanese Pokemon cards and talks about Japanese Pokemon cards all the time, yeah, it's not entirely lost on me. You know, I think about it every single day about how what I do, and the content I create, and the videos I put up here potentially impacts the international card collecting community, but more importantly, the Japanese playing community. And that's why stuff like this, I got really excited and I was really pumped, but I'm able to take a step back and say, you know what? If I get it, I get it. If I don't, that's cool too. I can sit this one out. I want these cards too, but that does not mean I am entitled to them. And I guarantee you that nobody would even be looking at these products if it weren't for the hundreds of PokeTubers, Poke investors telling you can make money out of this thing, even though you don't even stand a chance of buying it. You know, Japan has been releasing exclusive Japanese Pokemon product for years, and nobody has ever looked, and it's been so easy to buy them for so long. But the second someone dresses up in a suit and tells you can make money by investing in them, everybody loses their mind. That's entitlement and shows zero love for the hobby. Just a love for money. Having said all that, there's one super teeny tiny easy solution to the whole problem. Print the promos in English. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow me over at Twitch. Until then, peace.